welcome to Let's Talk Stroke. I appreciate you guys being here, and this show is all about bringing awareness to stroke, TBI, aphasia, brain injury. So want to bring on Trent Peterson, who's a stroke survivor of 2024. And again, thank you guys again for being here, and I appreciate it. And if you have any questions, make comments, and if you haven't subscribed, please go to YouTube, which I stream on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch. If you guys are not aware of that, Twitch is a platform that for gaming, I guess. But anyway, people have reached out to me and have had strokes on using one hand for gaming devices. But anyway, thank you guys. I see you guys out here, and please, again, ask questions. And if you have any questions for Trent, please ask him. So look forward to doing the show with Trent. So hang tight and hang on. Okay. Hey,
what
Trent.
an introduction.
Yeah, things. It's funny. I'm going to speech therapy, and I've noticed when I go there, I'm actually getting worse. But it's okay.
Well, I don't think so. I think you do great.
Oh, I appreciate it. And thank you again for being here. I really do appreciate it. But, we can get started. So, Trent, who was Trent before your infamous stroke?
So I've been I've done a lot of things actually, but I would say who was Trent primarily before the stroke was a construction guy. I had 3 companies. So I did concrete placement. I built homes and commercial type buildings, and then also had a dirt work company. So my life was pretty much 100% work.
Wow. That's awesome. So you didn't like stroke. I keep thinking of mine. That's how I think about this. But did you have any warning signs for your stroke?
No, not really. I would say that I had a sense that something was coming on. I didn't really know why. I just I did some preparation a year in advance of the stroke. I didn't know why I was doing that, but it did feel like it was something I needed to do. And sure enough, a year later, I had a stroke. So unfortunately, I had some things in place.
Wow, good for you, because I didn't know what a stroke was. Did you know what a stroke was? I was naive, I guess, obviously.
I didn't know, not what I know now.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I really say it a lot, but I thought a stroke was something. Of course, I'm not a spring chicken. I say that a lot too, but I thought stroke was for really old people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Stroke is, I always say there's some people that get a little ticked off me, and I don't even know why, but I always say stroke is not for the weak.
No, it's not. It's definitely not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, absolutely. Just to fill in, I always ask that. Do you see the comments on the right side of your computer?
I'm not seeing any comments. No, sir.
Okay, there's a ton of them.
Okay, I see them now.
Yeah, even though it's covering your face, but
it doesn't bother me. That's good for me.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, Trent's here. So you guys. Oh, and there was a comment that came up here. He's gonna figure this out. I know, Bill, you said this, and I'll put it up here. I don't know how, Trent, do you feel this? Because I know I do.
Oh, it's a constant for me. It really doesn't take much. I had a session this morning. It just depends. It doesn't take much. I'm a lot more sensitive than I ever was before. The stroke. It definitely softened me up.
Absolutely. I know it's part of the stroke. They call it PBA, pseudo-Barbera effect. So I've heard the stories of people crying like me all the time, or going to like a funeral and they laugh. I mean, heard story. And you're doing something pretty remarkable now, aren't you? You're let's see, I'm trying to find the thing here, but you're doing something pretty amazing here, aren't you?
Yeah, so I I guess well, in my stroke, yeah, the Broken Road Project. Thank you for putting that up there.
Absolutely.
Kind of during my recovery process after I had gotten out of the hospital, was done with inpatient, done with outpatient therapy, and had started my own therapy. It was really, well, actually, it started before that. Actually, we were really fortunate, and a lot of people donated to try to help us after I'd had my stroke. So I got to step back to that. So because we were still doing okay, my wife took over the business and kept going. I tried to give that money back, but it just wasn't happening. No one would take it. So we saw the need and saw people in need through our therapy journey, people that were getting dropped by their insurance companies or were having a hard time paying rent because they couldn't work. Just all the multiple things that people don't understand come with stroke. I mean, it's a number one cause of disability.
Oh yeah.
So we took the money that was donated to us and paid that forward. That was probably the start of the thought process that, maybe there's something we could do here. But I was still so fresh and fighting my own battle of recovery. I was unable to, by that time I was able to swallow again and was back to eating, but I had lost my swallow, lost my ability to walk. I had diplopia, double vision, multiple things going on. So my journey was a little bit of a long one as well. Being a brainstem stroke, I was just super fortunate to get back what I have. Anyhow, fast forward, I was doing some therapy here at the ranch and walking, trying to get that to a better spot. And I feel like I was touched and given a mission from God to start this Broken Road Project. And I'm not ashamed to say that that's exactly what it was. I knew the name of it and what I was going to do. We started a podcast and started this nonprofit, and we're still fairly new and trying to get the word out. But this is a good way to do it, and I'm blessed to be able to do it. I just want to help people just like you.
Yes, absolutely. So I don't know why I asked this question. It's probably, but I just know how it is because we've gone through it, and probably you. Thank you guys. There's so many comments here. I appreciate it here. So yeah, I appreciate it. So you'll see them in a little bit. But how do you feel? Because for me, 15 years out, I still have the emotional, I don't want to say a wreck, but do you have any emotional, do I say that, issues or any kind of emotional, well, issues like during the day or sometimes when you're sitting by yourself or anytime? Does that affect you?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a, there's a lot of trauma to stroke.
Yeah.
And it's really scary when it happens. I'm only 2 years out, so it's still really fresh on my mind, and it's not something that I expect to ever go away. But there's way more aware of my body. There's times when I start feeling uneasy, or I think about it, and I'm like, "Oh man, is it about to happen again?"
Yeah.
And sometimes that happens in the middle of the night, and I wake up, and I'm just like, "Oh no," you
Yeah.
know. But I try my best just to breathe and stay calm because most of the time it's my own mind, doing that. But yes, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely is right.